Hello, and thank you for spending some time with me. As you well know, there was a tax bill passed in July of 2025, and it's causing all kinds of disruptions, both with the Internal Revenue Service, the federal government. Senators have already claimed that they want changes made. There's some technical amendments that will be made. The IRS has already come out and said that there's going to be interpretations of some parts. So please be aware this is not fixed in concrete. People have called and said, Bart, this is a final and it's a permanent changes. And I says, no, it's not. They can say whatever they want, but it's not that. So we're going to spend about an hour going over the tax changes for individuals. I'll try and be as specific as possible. And let me make sure that you're aware of my background and so forth. I'm a CPA. I'm also a licensed attorney in several states. I keep a couple of states' licenses active, and I'm don't ever retire. I've tried to do it and it has not worked. So I'm now referred to as a senior advisor to the Center for Financial, Legal, and Tax Planning. I'll provide you with my email at the end in case you have any questions or concerns. But be aware, this is a very, very moving target program. Let's take a look at slide number 3. I'm going to show you some objectives I want to accomplish today, 4 basic objectives. I want to go over the key points. I can't go over everything. Remember, the bill is over 800 pages long, and this program is 1 hour, so we're going to go over the individual changes that the law has made, and some of them affect the 2025 tax return, and they go all the way up to 2028 and 2029, and then they end. So please be aware that there's going to be more changes coming. I want you to stay current with this stuff. So I want you to understand some of the credits. Aside from deductions, there are credits. Big difference between the two. If you're not in the tax field, I want you to be aware that the deduction allows you to take a subtraction on the tax return, which will lower taxes by whatever rate you or your clients are in. But a tax credit is dollar for dollar deduction of the actual taxes owed, which could end up in some cases with a cash refund if taxes end up being zero. Would you believe there are some provisions of this law that simply say, well, if the taxes come out to be zero on the tax return and yet you've still got a credit, not a deduction, a credit, will give you back some money. So some people in the United States at the end of 2025, when the 2026 tax return is filed, are going to get money back. And this will happen in 2026, 2027, and possibly 2028. So I want you to be aware of that. And then if you look at that third bullet point, potential tax changes. As I said, the IRS